What's up, everybody? It's your boy KidSmoove, and this is Apples and Oranges. And man, lately I've always had this on my mind. I just didn't know how to talk about it. I only could talk if I can't talk to one other person. I generally talk to myself about it. So I figure I share what's been going on in my head with you guys. Now, some of you guys are probably looking at the title. You're probably going to hit dislike if you're not ready to hear what I got to say and why. But the title says, "Are Black people selfish?" Now, if that question was presented to me, I would probably immediately say no, because I'm thinking of Black people as a whole. But there are people of Africans, not African Americans, I can tell you, that are not selfish. The culture isn't selfish ways. African American, yes, I can say yes, selfish. Most of us are selfish. There's evidence all around. We don't do things like other cultures do. We don't even do things like white people do, and not that we should, but as far as when it comes to taking care of each other and taking care of our own and looking out for each other, yes, we could be better. Now, but there's reasons for both sides, reason why we don't do it, reasons why some of us try, but the reasons why we are is the thing is we're living the wrong way, because life is presented to us the wrong way. I don't know how it became this way with us as Blacks and us being selfish. And the only reason why I came up to the terms, I couldn't say a better term. I know it sounds harsh, but it's the truth. When you think about other cultures and what people do, like how Indians, they'll come in and they'll get jobs and they'll house their whole family if they have to for as long as they can until the next one gets a job and gets his money, and then they move out, get their own place, and then bring somebody else back from their country and give them a better life. It's a big cycle. The Indians do that with each other. It's a big cycle. They keep building each other up, taking care of them. They'll house as many as they can, take care of them, have them live there rent free, until they get a job and get on their feet. And once they can do it, then they move on and do the same thing that their uncle or brother or sister just did for them, and they'll do it with some more of their families and keep the cycle going. That's how it's supposed to be done. Same thing with Asians and Africans, like natural Africans, and then with white people, they have it set up. They got the jobs, they got the money set up for schools for when the kids turn 18 and the college already picked out, have a license by 16, have a car by 17. It's not all people, but that's the American dream. It's not all white people. That's how everybody views the American dream, how it's supposed to be for certain things. But when it comes to us as Blacks, we don't do that. And it's because, I don't know, because we our come up is harder. I think what happens is, as Blacks, we get something. The minute we get like money, it's like, okay, or whatever, we gotta go. The first thing we think about, we don't think about, oh, my mom needs this, oh, my brother needs this, oh, my cousin or my sister, oh, my family needs this. We think about, oh shit, I can afford those sneakers. Oh shit, I can get that car. Oh shit, I can move to this neighborhood. That's the things that that's where our focus is. And with other cultures, it's not like that. And I'm like, well, why are we like this? I don't understand it. Why are we like this? Why are we so selfish? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm pretty sure you all can relate. You either know somebody, or maybe this has been you. Got yourself a good job or ran into a lot of money. You leave whether it's the hood, the ghetto, or just leave from your upbringing to go to some place that you perceive as better. And the only time you go around to see your friends and family, you go around, you show them the new toys that you got, show them your new car, show your cousins and stuff, your kids' new clothes and shit like that. You go there in front of your family and friends that you used to, at the level that you used to be, and show off your new toys, and then you go back home to your luxuries while everybody else is sitting there still wanting, still trying and striving. That creates greed, it creates envy, it creates a want. And where I feel like in any other culture, when one gets on, they all get on. And now people will be the first like, well, no, this is how you go broke. You can't feed everybody. Oh, everybody has to do it. Because yes, I understand that. Even as blacks, even though some of as a culture, we're African Americans, we're selfish. On the other side, we're greedy. And the only reason why I say that is because it's the come up. We don't have much. So it's like when we finally get, we're not getting enough. We want more. So it cycles back. So you have those blacks who are looking to give back, who want to move everybody forward. But the mentality of either their friends or family isn't what the mentality of others and other cultures are. Their mentality is like taking advantage, not being appreciated. And then that's how the one that's helping unfortunately finds himself in an unfortunate and uncomfortable situation. But why is it like that? I try to look at other cultures and other people. I look at different races and different people from different backgrounds. And I'm like, why isn't this a struggle with them? And if it is a struggle with them, it's rare. It's not like the norm. With the blacks, it's the norm. It's like we don't support each other. It's like, you ever been in a situation and somebody be like, oh, you're in like the suburban area, really nice area. Oh, and somebody asks, a black person asks, oh, do black people live here? They're not asking so they can be like, oh, let's meet up, let's hang out, or there's people like me here. They're asking because they want to be the only person blacks there. They want to be like, oh, I'm better than them, I don't want them here. I've had that shit happen all the time. But why? Why do we think like that? Why? And I say we because I don't like to separate, even though I'm not the same as what I'm describing. I don't like to, I guess, separate us. I'm willing to take responsibility for some of the actions that I'm calling out. So that's why I'm saying we, for those who but think about it. Just think about it. When little JJ and Erica got talent. They're in the neighborhood, they got talent. But we don't support them. Why we don't support them? Because they don't got a name yet. Give us who they playing us on the radio. We won't support the people that got talent that we can get rich. We ignore them while they're striving. We don't want to hear from them until they get a name. But why is that? Why not give that person a name? What about when, I don't know, this is a example, Mr. Johnson opens up a little boutique in the neighborhood selling clothes, sneakers, hats. We don't go there and shop. We don't buy the things. We don't buy from that black business. We go to Foot Locker. We go to Marshalls. We go to Walmart. We go to Macy's. But why not him? Those prices are good. Why? Because it's not true. It doesn't have the lights that you know of. It's not the brand that you've been influenced to buy. Why? We can support him. We could bring money back into the community. We could help not only clothe ourselves, we could put money back into that store so he can order even better things for us to buy. But we won't do that. Black man opened up a business in this community, probably gonna shut down the same year or the next year because blacks won't support it. Now, I hate sounding like I'm speaking for everybody. I am not. I'm just speaking of a majority, a lot. We have selfish ways. We have greedy ways. We live beyond our means. And because we live beyond our means, we can't help our own. I mean, think about it. Some of us get paychecks, right? And the first thing, some of us look at that paycheck and we be like, we think about the first thing we're gonna get. Like, damn, finally got this paycheck. All right, gotta go get this, got this. Sometimes we think about that before our bills. Sometimes we think about that before we think about what our kids need. You know? It's like that. Some of us are guilty of it. But why? You know what I mean? Like, why do why must we need Jordans? Why have Jordans? Why is it a necessity? The sneakers I wear and the sneakers that's going for like $200 are probably made from the same material in the same sweatshop. But we want that one. There's like, I blame a lot of people. I blame America for selling us this pipe dream of how life's supposed to be. I blame the music industry, rappers, actors for selling you this, like selling us women with big tits and ass, selling us cars with big ass rims and expensive ass names, and selling us chains, and showing us this shit on TV, like, oh, you have to have a big house, you have to have a nice car. You know what I mean? I don't understand how people could get rich, like, and black people, they can get rich, right? Or get money and they buy themselves big house, plenty of rooms, and only have like, it's only 3 of them. You know what I mean? But they got room for everything. I'm gonna have a game room, I got my storage room, I got this room, have a name for every room, and not being occupied. It's like, all I wanted to do in my life, if I ever get rich, I always said to people, I never want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable. I don't want to be rich. I don't have no need to be rich, because if I ever got rich, I put it back somewhere. I'll give it to the point where I still need a job, right? Because if I got to the point where I feel like, all right, I'm going to buy a house with a bunch of rooms, I'm buying a house with a bunch of rooms to fill those rooms with my family members. Because I want my family around. I want my mom around, my sisters, my kids, my family. If I'm going to get a house that big, why not? You know? But we don't think like that. When we get money, we think about what can we do first for me. We shine ourselves up, we dress ourselves up, and then we go back to the poor slums we came from and show it off to all our friends and family who has not made it yet. And it's not right. Maybe America influenced us to be that way. Maybe I can't blame America. I don't know. Maybe because we're all, a majority of our communities are in areas where it's low income area, it's not much money there, and we're all fighting. But the problem is we're all fighting each other to advance instead of working together to build up the community. So when I say we're selfish, look at it, we are. And I'm not using no historical stats or anything like that. We kill each other for money, sneakers, and status, and drugs to get ahead of the next person. Think about it. We don't support black businesses. We don't. And if we do, we're not doing it enough. You know, we live beyond our means. We spend more than we make, easily. We're not as together as other cultures. You know, we wouldn't dare have family members, older family members, living off us rent free until they can get on their feet. If we do, we don't do it enough. We're greedy, because even though we do have some who do try to come back and do good for their people, some of us are stuck in a mindset that we need. I got to get more until I'm as good as you or better. When greed kicks in. And I wonder why it's like it. And sometimes I wonder if it could be fixed. We've been molded and been this way so long. Sure, if you go to Africa, it's different. I'm sure it is. India, different. Sure, it's growing up in a white household, different. But why as blacks are we so just us, me, I gotta get ahead? Why are we so in competition with ourselves? Why? How did it become this way? And the only reason why I say I don't think it could change is because how deep rooted it is, and then how severe it is. You know, it have to be community by community that does it. But some of us are so lost that nobody can stop and think, hey, what can I do for this person? What can I do for my family? Because we all assume that, man, this person's not gonna appreciate it. Well, we assume that this person's taking advantage of me. And because the problem is, in some cases, they probably will. But how did it get to that point? And sometimes I ask. So, if you ask me, are black people selfish? I'm going to tell you no. But are African Americans selfish? Yes. Because maybe America made us that way. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how we got that way. But I find it a damn shame how I'm able to sit back and look how other cultures, how people from other backgrounds and other places are able to bring each other up and thrive and be successful and be able to make it. You know what I mean? You ever ask yourself why why this minority is making it in this country? How did they get there? We don't, because we fight each other. We try to outdo each other. We will push each other in front of a moving car just to get ahead. It's not supposed to be that way. But then you gotta start asking yourself, why is it that way? Look around. Watch TV. Watch what's presented to us. Look what's being sold to us. I look and I was like, this is bullshit. And I think about it and I get embarrassed because I know it probably won't change because we are stuck in our ways. So think about it. Let me know how you feel about this video. Am I being harsh? Do you agree with me? And and this is not me being a coon or anything like that, or trying to get brownie points or anything like that. This is just stuff that I think about every day. And sometimes I feel like as a race, or as because I don't think black people are selfish. I think African Americans are selfish. Black people in America are selfish. And not to other people, but within our own culture we are. We don't try to outdo white people. We don't try to outdo Hispanics or anything. We try to outdo each other. And we will watch each other starve as long as one of us is eating. That's all I got for you guys. It's KidSmoove, Apples and Oranges. Hit me with the like, and if you hit the dislike, I understand why. I understand. It's KidSmoove, baby. We out.